voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yes, there'll certainly be Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Has a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Kane. Kane is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's got away. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Kane. Ball driven towards the... climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Kane. Tries from a long way out. He's got away with one there. And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to... Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that has been clubbed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. Real chance! That's another chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Turns and goes back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Oh, super ball! And the finish! There it is! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Number 14, Eduardo Camavinga.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He has found the way through. Valverde defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now he's got space here. Now he's just misjudged that one. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's had a hit! Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Son Heung-min. Played back into the centre.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Messi. Messi. And the shot! Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 4, Caicedo.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's found a way past. He's found a way through. It's a goal kick. Caicedo. Oh, can he get onto this? Here's Oyarzabal. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Added time.
Caicedo. Valverde. And it's Jimenez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's going for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong... And the referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Still plenty of time left for a
It
comeback.
has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Here we go again. Caicedo. It's Camavinga. And it's Jimenez. Messi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Caicedo. Here's Oyarzabal. Probing pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great ball if he can get there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde. That has been knocked clear. Spread it left. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Goes down, but nothing given.
The attendance for this match was
Mikel Oyarzabal.
28,599.
It's a pretty loose pass. And the counter is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, they could be caught out here. Played out towards the right wing. Back towards the middle. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Mikel Oyarzabal. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Not the most accurate pass. Oyarzabal has it out wide and in space. He's in space and looking for options. Bullish header! Yes! And they are cruising away. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Number 18, Harry Kane!
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi spots it and intercepts. Now this could be a chance. Referee has just said play on. That's an imaginative pass. 75 minutes played.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Valverde. Mikel Oyarzabal. Ambitious ball here. Pass is just off target. It's out for a goal kick. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Benza joining us here, the potential saviour.
Yeah, this will make things interesting. He's definitely one of those players who can deliver in a situation like this.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's through, now is he in? Could be danger. Can he finish? Now, how often do you see that?
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Jimenez. Messi. Looking to play him in. Messi receives it in a wide position. And it's Caicedo. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Jimenez. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Looking for options for movement. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Caicedo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look...
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Camavinga. Has a look and plays it forward. Kane! He scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
9 minutes is number 18, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
It is a super start. So far, so very good. It's made its way to him. He's found the way. He gets big. Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yakosi. In with the challenge. And it's Kane. Messi. Driving forward.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That could spell decent chance! Messi. Here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Kane. Now it's Oyarzabal. Messi. He's got away. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Son Heung-min did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he lines up a cross. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Half an hour played now. Now it's Kane, and he's got the beating of his man. It's Kane! Goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now that's well seen too. Son Heung-min. Played out to the right.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Deftly away. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And this is Kane. Just about within shooting. Oh, it's hit the post. Takes the shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now it's Kane.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Son Heung-min, good purposeful running this. Off the ball!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a good ball out wide. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to
Things are
resist
looking good
change
for our
at this
boys as
stage.
they go off for their well-earned break.
A half of
Let's
massive
keep this up.
entertainment and
And
excitement.
there they
A
are.
2-goal
Please
margin,
welcome our
yes,
players, everyone.
but all things still possible. And we're off again. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Kane. And he's there to retrieve it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that has put paid to that. Valverde. Kane might just make this. And this is Messi. Over to the left. Now it's Son Heung-min.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is just caressing the ball. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Face to face with the keeper. Look at the... Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked.
The
They've got to
attendance
kick
for
on
this
from
match was
here now.
50,913.
Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Son Heung-min, and this is Kane. And now the breakaway. Oh, just skips, shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And it's Son Heung-min. And he's intervened well there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Niakosi. Good take and chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Caicedo. No, that's been intercepted. Nice bit of trickery, and it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. He rises! Should have equalised.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Jimenez. Oh, that's well spotted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. There's the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
So, third corner of the game.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Gets a good foot in there. Played out wide. Great chance! Same again, same outcome.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Can he latch on to this? Terrific header! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crossed in again.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, that's delightful. Oh, what has happened here? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything.
So
it dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold. And in the end, we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a promising position. And the ball is out of play. That has ended up in no man's land. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that. And it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot stopping is second to none.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Kane. He's looking wide. Oyarzabal. Kane. And he's there to clear it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good-looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Can he get it through? He shifted it to the flank. Pings in across. He rises! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Son Heung-min. Kane. Tries to get it clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Camavinga. Mikel Oyarzabal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kane, the most accurate pass. Son Heung-min. Now, can they get him away? Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Here's Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min. And this is Kane. He's had it taken off him.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Kane. Now it's Oyarzabal. Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi looking sharp there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Pass is just off target. Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Kane. Good read, needed to be. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please welcome everyone.
So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he's picked it up out wide. And he shoots! Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Kane. They want to be quick to recover this. Messi, great ball, and again! Son Heung-min. Mikel Oyarzabal knocks it out wide. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Janssen. And it's Janssen. And they can counter here. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Can he latch on to this? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Caicedo stands tall and stands strong. Oh, that's a key interception. He's shifting through the gears here. Kane, look at the space, and the shot! He has done it! And he celebrates his 30th goal.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 67 minutes is number 18, Harry Kane!
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in.
He's gone for goal. Decent hit and on target. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Valverde. Messi. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Camavinga. Son Heung-min. It's a searching pass. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 11, number 34.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's found a way past. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Not the most convincing of passes. Chance for a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Gets into some space. And there's his chance to lead the counter. I think we're just about done here. Caicedo has created one goal already. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Messi powering forward here. Well, that pass isn't the best.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Pratt.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. No way he was going to be out-muscled. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Caicedo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. And And the ball's come loose here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Nicely shaped ball. Shot a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Son Heung-min. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And we have our very first corner. Valverde! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Camavinga. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. He has found the way through. And the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oyarzabal. Valverde looking to... He's gone for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
This is their second corner of the game. Valverde! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Jimenez. For Valverde. Nicely spread. Oh, such a clever touch. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Van Aken. And here's the chance to counter. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Chips it through. So nearly the perfect ball. Oh, delightful ball. It's a threatening ball. Chance, surely! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
6 minutes is number 18, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oyarthabal. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Now it's Valverde. Played out wide. Distributed tidily. There's the delivery. Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Kane. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's a sharp pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Messi! It's a loose ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Look at the space here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Kane. Oyarthabal, who does have an assist to his name. Crosses it in, he gets big! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And yes, it's him again.
Harry Kane!
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Camavinga.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kane under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
The attendance for this match was 50,000.
So we've reached the hour mark.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Clever! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had a hit! And that certainly packed a punch. Caicedo. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great work on the overlap. Caicedo. He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Some resolute defending there. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi gets into some space. Chance for a shot! Could move up a gear here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the pass is intercepted. That has been slung wide. And it's Son Heung-min. Valverde. Camavinga. And it's Son Heung-min. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oyarzabal, played out to the right. He's having a shot! They are pulling clear here. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A case now of complete control. He's in a great position here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Jimenez. Now, can they get him away? Aimed beyond the defence. Cross goes in there. Oh, this is a... And the shot! No mistake! Your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gets a good foot in there. Nice looking ball. Floated through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. It's a promising position. And it's Camavinga. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Caicedo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Stankovic. Son Heung-min! He's put his foot right through that one. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Kane just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example.
Oyarzabal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oyarzabal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. He's got tall. That's a half-decent try. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oyarzabal, and that's gone loose. It's Son Heung-min! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! That is a gem! An absolute gem! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single...
And the shot! In for the pieces! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's on his way! Kane. And he was quick to react.
You can never be short of runners into space. As
climbs up big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's found a way through. Kane. And the counter is on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Knocks it into space. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Son Heung-min charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well timed, excellent interception. Caicedo. Can he get on the end of this? Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Kane. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice looking ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Valverde. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Welcome the two sides.
Yeah, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45. Valverde threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi. Can he finish? And he's gone backwards. Son Heung-min! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed.
Off the ball! Harmlessly behind.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Foot in. Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Messi. That has found him in acres of space. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Camavinga. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Valverde. Messi. That has been cut short. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Looking for options for movement. Kane! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Spread it left. Engages and forces him off the ball. Spread out to the left. He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Number 25.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, well measured. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi carries the ball down the right. Great work on the overlap. Cleared without complication. And it's Valverde.
Oh, great feat, that.
Camavinga tries from a long way out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He has found the way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Deep cross. Son Heung-min is there to clear. Son Heung-min looking understandably energised after his goal. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here's Messi. Shoots!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Valverde spots it and intercepts. Messi receives it in a wide position. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gets into some space. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Valverde! Oh, that was close. Mikel Oyarzabal. That pass has been well intercepted. He is through here. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! He's delivered all right! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Number 45.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. He's picked his way through. There's the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Son Heung-min. Kamavinga. It's a pretty loose pass. Has a shot! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw! And they're at it again in double quick time. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oyarzabal does well to get it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Has a look and plays it forward. He's got away, looking for the run, but he's well positioned here. And he's cut it out, and he's there to get it away. Ambitious ball here, not the most accurate pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Oyarzabal. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, no question that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Jimenez running with the ball. And this is Kane. Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Chance for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. 15 minutes till half-time. That's a sharp pass. Mikel Oyarzabal. And there's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Valverde looking to run onto it. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's Son Heung-min! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's neat.
2 added minutes
Son
has been
Heung-min.
indicated.
Tries a shot! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
And he cuts out the supply. And there's the end of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Camavinga. Son Heung-min. Played through for the wide man. He's in a great position here. Back into the middle. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? This time, surely! They've scored! Into the lead once more. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 20.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And reclaimed it in a trice. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And he's managed to get free. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Son Heung-min. It's Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
50,913.
And it's made its way to him. Good ball, good take. He's found some space. That's really well cleared. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And there's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Valverde. Now it's Kane. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Oh, there's a probing ball. Son Heung-min. And it's Caicedo. Oyarzabal. Good effort from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Danger averted for now. Jimenez. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kanga.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He could be... He's gone for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Oh, it's just a little long. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has ended up in no man's land. Kanga, he's away! Caicedo,
2 added minutes has been
can he get it
indicated.
through? Keep the ball and you win the game, it really is that simple. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
A quick moment of your time to thank you all.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.